Alice Pinderhughes faces superintendent search committee. Will be there at 11.
Portions of Motown are being brought to you tonight by Commodore, makers of the Commodore VIC-20 and Commodore 64 home computer.
Last fall, we asked our competition to pick the best personal computer based on price and memory. The Apple II preferred the Commodore 64. They stopped making the Apple II. The IBM personal computer picked the Commodore 64. They stopped making that computer. Now they both introduced a computer with the same memory as the Commodore 64 for about $700 more. That's what we like about our competition. They keep trying. Commodore, in more homes than any other home computer.
If you're still worrying about frizz every time you perm, get the perm that's never frizzy. Relax. You can get the soft, natural-looking curls you want without any frizz. Get a rave. Rave Soft Perm, the first soft one, gentle one. No ammonia, no odor, no frizz. For a soft, natural look with no worry, no frizz.
I love it.
Get a rave and relax.
Ladies and gentlemen, Smokey.
Given a choice between learning computing and playing video games, which do you think a kid would choose? Exactly. That's why Gore-Tech, a new learning game, was created exclusively for Commodore home computers. As kids play Gore-Tech, they're really finding their way around a computer keyboard and mastering basic computer programming. So before you buy a computer for your kids to learn on, make sure it's one they'll want to learn on. One that plays Gore-Tech and other painless learning games. The Commodore VIC-20.
I'd sure like another Stroh's.
Oh, wait. Alex, 2 cold Stroh's.
Where do you see this?
Just open the refrigerator. Just open one bottle. Just open the other. Now he's pouring yours. Now he's pouring mine. Alex, you better be drinking your water.
From one beer lover to another Stroh's.
You're reaching deep inside you, go for things you've never known. It's been tough, rough going, but you haven't gone alone.
We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day.
All that you can.
Hey, First Sergeant. Good morning.
You can do it in the Army.
I've been doing one thing my whole life, and I've worked hard to be the best. But there are some terrific kids like Ben here who don't have the same kind of chances I had. So this Memorial Day weekend, Kentucky Fried Chicken is going to do right by them. When you pick up some chicken during that weekend, part of the proceeds will go to the March of Dimes fight against birth defects. So help Kentucky Fried Chicken help kids like Ben. Right, Ben?
Right.
All right.
Motown 25 will continue.
You could win $1 million on the Channel 2 Equitable Bank Home Run Sweepstakes during Orioles games on Channel 2. You're automatically entered when you use Response, Equitable's bank machine, or when you send in a postcard with your name and address.
It's that magic feeling.
Enter now. It's a magic feeling worth $1 million.
Go first class with V103. I'm Bob Scott. Listen and score this '83 Chesapeake Cadillac.
Go first class with Mark Williams and Gene Ross at V103.
Free vacation for 2 on World Airways.
I'm Tim Watts, lead from BWI for Hollywood.
Go first class with Ed Fennessy and V103. $103 cash prizes.
I'm Sandy Mallory with $1,000 from Coca-Cola.
I'm Terry Troy.
I'm Roy Sampson. Listen
and win the caddy.
$1,000 cash.
Vacation to Hollywood.
Lots of $103 cash prizes.
Listen to V103.
First class in '83.
Why are children being fingerprinted? We'll show you at 11.
I was the first one
one on our block to own the brand new Nissan Stanza sedan. I love this luxurious, roomy interior with power windows and 4-speaker stereo with cassette. So when I drove this front-wheel drive beauty and checked the sticker price, I bought it. Then Jack drove it. And bought one. And Bill drove it. And bought one. Now we have 3 Nissan Stanzas on our block. 4.
Also available in 2- and 4-door hatchback.
It's tradition for the bride and groom
to jump, jump, jump the broom.
Now it's time to celebrate.
Good times are in store.
And Coke is the one that you're thirsty for.
Coke is it.
The biggest taste you've ever found.
Coke is it. The most refreshing taste around. Coke is it.
Celebrate.
Coke is it.
Why should anybody worry about whether their cotton swabs are soft? All you have to do to get nice, soft, safe swabs is buy Q-Tips cotton swabs. Because everybody knows Q-Tips are soft. Well, you can pick any one and actually feel the extra soft cushion of cotton. For softness and safety here, you just look for the Q-Tips here. Then you can worry about other things. Like whether your best friend's cotton swabs are soft.
Q-Tips. No swab is softer.
Or safer.
Mom, Dad, Stuart here. I know, you're wondering what's he doing on television. Oh, it's a crazy story, I'll tell you later. But while I've got you here, I want you to know what I want for graduation is a Kodak disc camera. The disc winds itself, it flashes itself, makes it real hard to miss a picture. See, I just took 2 pictures of the cameraman and I don't even know him. It's fun. The Kodak disc camera. Buy me this, and I'll let you make my room into a den.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marvin Gaye.
Motown 25 will return with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Linda Ronstadt, and Billie D. Williams.
Some people buy an IBM personal computer to manage their finances. But after spending $1,355, what finances are left to manage? Others think one of those tiny computers will do. Fine for storing a few phone numbers and recipes for Nestle Road pie. There's a choice between spending too much or getting too little computer. The Commodore 64 gives you as much memory as the IBM at less than half the cost. Commodore computers in more homes than any other home computer.
Oh, this headache. And the doctor said no aspirin. Guess I'll take Tylenol.
Take 3. Anacin 3. It's 100% aspirin-free.
I didn't know Anacin 3 is aspirin-free. I've got a choice.
Yeah.
Right. Like Tylenol, Anacin 3 is 100% aspirin-free and contains the aspirin-free ingredient doctors recommend most.
I feel fit. And no more headache. What was that pain reliever you gave me? Anacin 3.
Take 3, Anacin 3, 100% aspirin-free.
Motown 25 will continue.
Roy Scheider is the man who dared to tell the truth.
Madman, you've just signed your own death warrant.
In Prisoner Without a Name, Cell Without a Number, Sunday.
Good evening, I'm Nelson Benton. Interim School Superintendent Alice Penderhughes tonight went through her first session of formal questioning by the City School Board Search Committee. Penderhughes wants the job as permanent superintendent. A group of angry, unemployed city residents appealed to City Council today for help, saying the state has been late sending out thousands of benefit checks, creating extremely difficult circumstances for some. Kevin Brown has more at 11. Now this.
Today's harder-working engines run hot like racers do. And to help engines last longer, there's new Amical Ultimate Synthetic Motor Oil.
Lots of kids in Howard County got inky hands today, all part of the county's Adana-Kid program. Andy Barth tells us all about that at 11 o'clock. Ken Phillips has the weather. John Saunders has sports on News Scene 2 at 11.
To save money these days, some people clip coupons. Some look for the best deal. And some people look for this, Choice. Because Choice is the only credit card that gives you a rebate. And the more you use it, the more rebate you get. So when you're looking to save money, look for where you can use your Choice card. Because Choice gives you a rebate. And everyone can use that. choices in this month's Carol Wright mailing.
Stadia, the look you want in performance basketball, running, and court shoes. At Kinney, the great American shoe store.
Stadia.
At Kinney, and only at Kinney.
Meet people who cope with tragedy. Tomorrow at 5:30.
Portions of Motown are being brought to you tonight by Aviance Night Musk. Put it on and have an Aviance night.
Put it on. Aviance Night Musk. Put it on. Aviance Night Musk. Introducing Aviance Night Musk. Put it on and have an Aviance night.
On the coast, 9 to 5 can be a lot of fun. After that, it only gets better.
Welcome to Miller Time. It's all yours and it's all mine. Bring your thirsty self right here. The rich, smooth taste of Miller beer is what you have in mind. So welcome to Miller Time.
Welcome to the rich, smooth taste of Miller High Life.
Last year, we asked our competition to pick the best personal computer based on price and memory. They all chose the Commodore 64. With all the changes in the computer industry, we thought we'd better check again. The new IBM personal computer chose the Commodore 64. The new Apple IIe chose the Commodore 64. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Commodore, in more homes than any other home computer.
Our vacation is going to be so lovely. Our flight, however, is the pits.
We're giving you our best.
At American Airlines, we think an enjoyable vacation starts with an enjoyable flight. So when you fly us to Hawaii, the Caribbean, Mexico, Brazil, or any of our many vacation destinations, we give you nothing but our best.
We're American Airlines, doing what we do best.
Wednesday, see if you can measure up to the world's most perfect bodies on Real People. And what's turned Blair into a swinger?
Hit the dirt!
On Facts of Life. Then look who's dropping in on Taxi, for heaven's sake.
Look here, Sally Field and Mary Martin.
It's an all-new Taxi.
NBC's got it all Wednesday.
Motown is more than just a sound. It's a...
Given a choice between learning computing and playing video games, which do you think a kid would choose? Exactly. That's why Gore-Tech, a new learning game, was created exclusively for Commodore home computers. As kids play Gore-Tech, they're really finding their way around a computer keyboard and mastering basic computer programming. So before you buy a computer for your kids to learn on, make sure it's one they'll want to learn on. One that plays Gore-Tech and other painless learning games. The Commodore VIC-20.
I'd sure like another Stroh's. Oh, wait. Alex? 2 cold Stroh's. Where do you see this? Just open the refrigerator. Just open one bottle. Just open the other. Now he's pouring yours. Now he's pouring mine. Alex, you better be drinking your water.
From one beer lover to another Stroh's.
Why buy a gift at a Bell Phone Center? Because Bell phones make great gifts. Who else has hundreds of styles, each made to genuine Bell's high standards, and 107 years experience, and people who've made helping you their one and only business, and a 24-hour service assistance number? Who never forgets? This isn't the phone, this is. For great gifts, come to a Bell Phone Center. Who knows more about phones?
Oh,
day, cats dream up new ways to make sure they get Crave. That's because Crave dry cat food is made with real chicken, real milk, and real tuna proteins. Crave, with the real protein-rich foods cats crave.
My kitty cat craves Crave.
Motown 25 will continue.
I hope you'll be with us this week. Some of my guests are Albert Brooks, Bob Newhart, Peter Strauss, Suzanne Summers, Brooke Shields, Anthony Quinn. Wow is right.
Danskin introduces new Starskin pantyhose.
Because everybody wants to be a star.
Starskin by Danskin.
Day skin for 9 to 5 in. Night skin to come alive in. Active skin for prancing in. Pant skin for underpants in. Slim skin for tightening. New Starskin by Danskin.
Now buying pantyhose is easy. What you need is in each name. Starskin by Danskin.
Everybody wants to be a star.
Baltimore's Hot One, B104. Now that you've found it, lock in on Baltimore's continuous music FM, the Hot One, B104, playing the best variety of your kind of music and contests you can win, like Count for Cash. B104, Count for Cash, paying from $4 to $10 for each song we play. The Hot One is Baltimore's continuous music FM, B104.
Good evening, I'm Nelson Benton. Coming up on News Scene 2, that Long Island school teacher has freed most of his student hostages. We'll have a late report. Catherine Pugh covers the school board's examination of Alice Penderhughes as a possible permanent superintendent. Kevin Brown reports on some distraught unemployed who took their case to City Hall. Now this.
This month only, Wendy's Meal Deal Special. A quarter-pound single hamburger, french fries, and a large soft drink for only $1.99. The May Meal Deal Special at Wendy's.
Join Sally Thorner and me for the news at 11.
Only 20 days till Channel 2's Cycling Championship.
My mother, who's Italian, would know her daughter's sauce.
Will Diane's mother know the difference between her daughter's homemade spaghetti sauce and ragu home style?
Nice and thick. A lot of Italian qualities in it, that's for sure. It is very, I could eat it just the way it is without the spaghetti.
That's ragu.
It is ragu. It really is good.
Ragu home style spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
If it wasn't good,
I can't believe
I wouldn't say it was good.
It began as genius and grew to be legend and has become at long last the most advanced production car on the planet.
You've never seen anything like this before.
A new Chevrolet Corvette like never before.
Never before.
A Corvette superb in its engineering and technology and defiant in its performance.
You've never felt anything like this before.
Feel the performance of the world's first computer-activated manual transmission.
Never before.
A Corvette with never-before available unidirectional turbine fin wheels and tires individually engineered for all four corners.
You've never seen anything like this before.
Liquid crystal displays, 14 separate instrument readouts, English or metric, all updated 16 times every operating second. An available Delco Bose stereo with 4 never-before speakers, separately engineered for sound that's out of this world.
Never before.
The most advanced production car on the planet is now called Corvette. Chevrolet is taking charge.
What do Frank Sinatra, Tom Selleck, and all these other stars have in common? Well, next Monday night, they're joining Howard Cosell, Barbara Mandrell, George C. Scott, Brooke Shields, Lucille Ball, and many more on a special 80th birthday party for Bob Hope.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Blue GC8, this is Army 212, 7 miles northwest, low fuel, heavy weather.
Army 212, radar contact, turn right, heading 150.
With a fog-bound helicopter hanging on your every word. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, only that you're good.
Slowly.
Roger.
Overlanding threshold.
Be all that you can be.
Thanks for your help.
Roger.
You can do it in the Army.
This is the place for the real taste of beer. Pabst is the place. There's just no doubt about it.
It's right here in this bottle. You can't find better than Pabst.
Pabst is the place. Your good friends all around you for the real taste of beer and all the good times you have here.
The thing is, Pabst doesn't change. It's always good.
For the real taste of beer, Pabst is the place.
Boy, you know how long it's been since we've seen Gail and Eddie?
And you're really excited.
How do I look? That's good, huh?
Oh, you look terrific.
Listen, did you put out some of those fussy little crackers?
No, because Gail and Eddie aren't fussy little people.
Well, then what?
Don't worry, the spread's beautiful. This party, I invited the Ritz.
For the beautiful taste, invite the Ritz. Nabisco.
Some people buy an IBM personal computer to manage their finances. But after spending $1,355, what finances are left to manage? Others think one of those tiny computers will do. Fine for storing a few phone numbers and recipes for Nestle Road pie. There's a choice between spending too much or getting too little computer. The Commodore 64 gives you as much memory as the IBM at less than half the cost. Commodore computers, in more homes than any other home computer.
Portions of Motown were brought to you tonight by Commodore, makers of the Commodore VIC-20 and Commodore 64, home computers.
Later tonight, it's the best of Carson as Johnny welcomes Charles Nelson Riley, Slim Whitman, and the mighty Carson Art Players. And 1 week from tonight, Bob Hope celebrates his 80th birthday. Don't miss the star-studded 3-hour extravaganza from the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. next Monday on NBC. Scheider is the man who dared to tell the truth.
Madman, you've just signed your own death warrant.
In Prisoner Without a Name, Cell Without a Number, Sunday.
I'm Jane Pauley. Tomorrow morning on Today, Ruth Carter Stapleton, fighting cancer with prayer only. Be the first to know tomorrow on Today.
Coming up next on News Scene 2, an end to the siege at a high school on Long Island. A long interview tonight for interim school superintendent Alice Penderhughes. A dangerous electric line and the injury of a young boy bring questions of who's responsible. And we'll take you to a blast team meeting. I'm Nelson Benton, along with Sally Thorner. Ken Phillips has weather and John Saunders has sports. News Scene 2 is next.
Marzetti slaw dressing. It'll put magic in your coleslaw. Hi, I'm Betty White, and all you need for the creamiest, crunchiest, best-tasting coleslaw is cabbage, Marzetti, and a few minutes' time. No other way can you get flavor like that. And it'll put magic in your potato salad, too. Sandwiches, even chicken salad. Use